Good morning. This is Jeremy Williams with Sewer Line Inspectors here at 18419 Wakecrest Drive in Los Angeles. Performing a video examination of the main sewer line. We're actually in the Malibu area. The main sewer line is the portion of waste drainage piping that is exterior to the structure. It lies underground and connects the building drainage system to the city's sewer, which would typically be found under the street. Should be the case here. We will be entering the line today through a cleanout located on the garage wall. It typically has that white cap on it there. And there's the street out that way. This very first portion of the line is a cast iron material. It's a metal that rusts and corrodes over time. Cast iron has a design life of about 60 to 80 years. Its failure is inevitable. There's nothing you can do to stop its eventual failure, as it will eventually rust all the way through. But with the 60 to 80 year lifespan, it lasts a while. Definitely seeing signs of age. It's a bit older. Not seeing any indication of failure at this point. The only way to really monitor cast iron is through video examinations every couple of years, which can help to detect failures at their earliest stages. Right here is the transition into the start of the main sewer line. It's a material called vitrified clay. Very common piping material for sewer lines. Considered a good material primarily because, quite the opposite of cast iron, clay does not rust or corrode over time, so it has an unlimited life potential. It's also a material that's only used in main sewer lines. It would never be used, or should never be used, under a home. So it's a good way to kind of gauge the start of the system. There are some roots here coming in from a Y connection.
Are we going to deal with the deck too? Are we going to deal with the deck?
Those roots are basically coming in through the end of the pipe that's not being used there. The flow is still open, but they are in the flow line a little bit and will require some cleaning. I believe we are in a material called Orangeburg here. Let's see some roots coming in. Now, Orangeburg is a tar paper pipe. It's rolled many layers thick, and it's truly made up of just tar and paper. It was only used for a short time in the 60s before the cities very quickly banned the material. It's not a good material, unfortunately. As it gets older, it'll start to get root intruded like we saw just a moment ago. It also starts to bubble and blister like you're seeing on the left of the screen. And it becomes a material that really relies on a maintenance cleaning. However, it's not strong enough to survive any of the maintenance cleanings. Here you can see the pipe is blistering pretty badly and splitting apart, actually. So when you're dealing with Orangeburg piping, there is no Orangeburg that shouldn't be replaced, and this is showing signs of just barely kind of hanging on. Right here's the end of the Orangeburg, and we're back into clay. This is a good thing because clay is a good material. We will be locating the start and end points of that Orangeburg. We'll be marking them out with a bit of orange marking paint, and we will be recommending the immediate replacement upgrade of that Orangeburg to a current material.
Somebody's got to do it, is that it?
Got just a little bit of a lip here. We're trying to get the camera over. We should be able to get over it. There we go. So it looks like we might have gone back into some cast iron. And here we're in concrete. It might not have been cast iron. It looks like it was just concrete. Concrete is another material that the City of Los Angeles is requiring upgrades be performed on under certain circumstances. I don't know that Malibu is governed by LA County or not. Might be. City sewer just ahead, so I just want to get there real quick. The camera's a bit difficult to push. So there. Thought we'd be in the city sewer by now. Let me just make sure that we're not.
You want me to locate?
Just a second. Let's get some water turned on in the house. As much as we can.
Okay.
I'm going to get some water running, which is going to help to kind of lubricate the sewer line, let the camera get through it a bit easier. Doesn't look like we've yet hit the city sewer. Here's our city sewer tie-in right here. That's it, 113 feet. So all the piping from this point back is the piping for this property. And this would be where the responsibility would end. The last portion of this line's got a lot of debris buildup. It hasn't been cleaned